guy sat most of that match out as well, Maxwell Holt, but he's returned. So the United States of America taking no chances, playing at full strength. And we are ready to go at the Yoyogi National Stadium. USA hitting from left to right in red. First set is on here. Slovenia in control, blocked out. What a start for the USA. David Smith, who also had a rest against Tunisia, is back in action, and what a way for him to start with a monster block. USA take the opening point behind serve. Holt will go for a second time. 36-year-old plays his volleyball in Beijing these days. That's going to come right back. It's going to be replayed this point. The Americans are unhappy about it and are protesting with Pavel Berkovic. There was an issue, I'm not quite sure what the issue was, but John Spiroz are happy with it, and you can understand why, because the serve had come straight back to the USA side of the court. Holt goes again. Yeah, they'll be doubly disappointed now because they were on for a 2-0 lead, potentially, and it's 1-1. John Spiroz is fuming. First serve for Slovenia with Rok Mozic. Oh, that was beautifully struck by TJ DeFalco. He has been sensational this week. DeFalco unloads down the middle. Anderson serving. It's an ace. What a start from Matt Anderson. Gets himself the first ace of the game. They let it go, and it was inside the line. Anderson again. It's high. Slovenia are in a good attacking position here. Over the top. Dealt with by DeFalco at the back. Christensen takes it on. The block goes out. And the USA are charging here. What a flying start. 4-1. The scoreboard gets even more one-sided, then Slovenia are likely to take an early timeout. The Americans have hit the ground running despite the disappointment of having to replay that second point. Third serve in a row now for Matt Anderson. He's claiming it might be another ace, and it's been given. Anderson gets his second ace, and it is now a timeout for Slovenia. This one getting the corner, the junction of the two lines. Perfect serve.
There's some players there on the other side. We have these kind of players already 100 times there. It's just about us how we manage this, not to give them the straight points. Don't go there for free block. You don't have free block, just double. Play defense, let him take the ball. Fire, come on.
What a start for the USA against their rivals for top spot in the pool. They are romping away here, a 5-1 lead. Matt Anderson has hit 2 aces, 3 points behind his serve, 2 of them aces, looking for a third one here. Here we go, Anderson again. Slower ball this time. Kovacic dives to pick it up. Not ideal for Slovenia, and they can do nothing right at the moment. (6-1). Desperately need the side out here just to stem this relentless flow of points on the Matt Anderson serve. He's got another great looking serve in. It's underneath it. Anderson, mistake from him, sending that back to Slovenia's side of the court. They should score here. but it's alive still. Anderson gets a better pass in. Over the top, into the space. What a finish. Absolutely fantastic volleyball. What a touch from David Smith. 38 years old, another one of the team that won Olympic bronze back in 2016 in Rio. Matt Anderson gets yet another point behind his serve. Good looking serve there. Out of position here, Slovenia. Kovacic sends it in over the top. First touches a block from the USA. Another one down. Look at them cover the court, the three-man block, mirroring their opposition. Another chance to attack. Christensen. Yeah, that was not the best we've seen from Aaron Russell. No touch on it. It clipped the net but didn't hit USA skin. And the Anderson reign behind serve continues. Change of personnel already for Slovenia. Uroš Planisic has come on. Vincic has gone off. The change of setter. Planisic taking the setting duties for the moment. Dejan Vincic gets a rest. Anderson lines up another one. At last, Slovenia side out. The change of setter from Vincic to Planisic did the job. Well, what a contribution that was from Matt Anderson. Christensen backtracking, teeing up Russell, can't put it away. Anderson fires long. Slovenia have control. Over the top, great work from Eric Shoji, the libero for the USA, has to cross there. Slovenia come forward again, resolute defense from the USA. Russell sends that long, and there was no block touch on it. Aaron Russell hasn't had a good start. The Americans collectively have, but Russell has been a little bit below par at the moment. He'll warm up, I'm sure. Aaron Russell, the 30-year-old, originally from Baltimore, plays his pro volleyball right here in Japan for the JT Thunders in Hiroshima. 3-8. Christensen. Oh, that's good. That's sharp from Smith. Little twist and turn, kept it up close and personal here. Christensen with Smith on his shoulder. What a finish that was from Dave Smith. Aaron Russell with the serve. 3-9 in favour of the USA. That one was long. And the Americans have raced away to double figures here. Russell again. 3 mistakes now in the first part of this opening set from Aaron Russell, and so far in the tournament he's been outstanding. Next to serve for Slovenia is Jan Kozamernik. Kozamernik floats that serve in. Christensen covers, backcourt attack. Off the foot and back, but it was off the foot and off the floor as well. That's another one for the USA, another one for Anderson. Christensen's back set, Anderson fires. Half foot, half floor. Point over. 11-4. I don't think anyone expected this sort of one-sided shape about the opening set between the two top teams in the pool. The new setter, the replacement setter, Uroš Planisic, will serve. Christensen has a look. Oh, that was a a deceptive sleight of hand from Micah Christensen because he was staring across the court. And then went back set to Anderson. Anderson, I think, missed up the line here. Wasn't far away. Slovenia take the point. No, it's an American point. It was on target as Christensen serves. Blocked. But the block landed on the red side of the court. Struck cleanly by Alan Payenk. 37-year-old, 3 aces in the game so far, in the tournament so far for Payenk. Another serve in for Slovenia, starting to get a bit of momentum now. That's down, but well picked up at the back of court. Chance to fire, chased here. Here's Christensen, Anderson. Slovenia recycle the ball. It's controlled again by the USA, and it drops kindly in the end for TJ DeFalco. Good reflex from Christensen. Falco didn't try to break the ball in half, just played it onto the chest of the blocker. He's got a chance to serve now. 10 aces in the tournament so far for DeFalco. Good blocking. Anderson, Christensen. Oh, sensational from DeFalco. DeFalco in full flight is a joy to watch. 104 kilometers per hour. We did see him hit one at 118 earlier in the tournament. Apologise to his opponent there for striking the ball into his body, but it's all part of the game. Goes with the territory. 14-6. DeFalco again. Dummy spike, well played. Picked up by Daniel Concilia. Daniel Concilia, I should say, not Concilia. That wasn't him at all, I beg his pardon. It was Cebulj. Big outside hitter, 31-year-old Klement Cebulj, who plays his pro volleyball in Poland. Christensen watching this one. Anderson on the end of it. It's routine at the moment for the United States of America. Back set from Christensen. Anderson with perfect timing. Big swing from Matt Anderson. Holt. Slovenia in control of this point, and the block touch gives them 8 in total. Still a long way behind, still 7 down behind their North American opponents. Serve coming in for Slovenia. Christensen has control again and tees up Russell, who's starting to warm up now. Aaron Russell with a stinging spike. Now Anderson picked up 6 points behind serve last time he was on duty. A little poach. No, that was called against Aaron Russell. Net touch, or perhaps on the wrong side of the court. Net is shaking. Did he get hold of it here, Aaron Russell? Either way, it's Slovenia's point. 9-16 in serving. Smith back sets. Never got hold of it. Apologies from David Smith to his teammates. John Spoor not particularly concerned because the Americans have had such a fine start. (10-16). Slovenia need more here. That's long. Loose serve from Cebulj. Has been their top server with 6 aces in the tournament so far, but hasn't really found his form just yet. 17-10, USA side out, and it'll be Aaron Russell to serve. Looks good for Slovenia here. Nicely done. Great combination. Jan Kozamernik on the end of it. Plays in Trentino in Italy. Planisic with the set, kept it short. Kozamernik able to put that one away. He's serving now. Spinning away towards the grandstands. They kept the point alive. It's got a cross here and goes straight into the net. It was a tough ask at that sort of height for Alan Payenk. Decided to take it on. Comfortable so far for the Americans. 18-11. David Smith. Second chance for Slovenia. They can't kill the points off. Christensen from the extremities of the court. And DeFalco with so many options there. Kept his cool. Opted for the placement rather than the pace. Another timeout taken by Slovenia. Let's listen in.
Okay. Hey, watch out. If you feel that you don't arrive, stay in the okay, stay in defense. Oh, tiene viva quella palla. Tiene quella, bravo la difesa, tiene viva. Tiene viva. Lo so. Ok,
Team talk switching between English and Italian from Giorgi Cretu. Sticking with the second choice setter, Uros Planisic has kept his place at the moment, Slovenia, the number 3. Rok Mozic yet to really hit his stride, the man who plays for Verona in the Italian league, Serie A. Oh, Slovenia have to cross it here. Oh, done well. That's something out of nothing. Jan Kozamernik with just about Slovenia's best play of the game so far. Planisic serving. Russell's missed. Hasn't played his best ball in this first set, Aaron Russell. 13-19. Side out Slovenia. Oh, that was caught really thick by Planisic. Pinged off his hand and went looping up and over and out as the USA get to 20. Only 19 minutes since this first set began. The United States have been in control since the get-go. Christensen's serve comes up short this time. Olympic qualification up for grabs. The Americans with a fine record in Olympic volleyball. (14-21). TJ DeFalco lining one up here. Goes for power. It's under control. Here's the set. Far side for Slovenia. No touch on that. The USA get a cheap point at the end of that exchange. Americans, Olympic gold medalists in Los Angeles in '84. Picked Brazil in the final. Gold again in '88 in Seoul. Took care of the Soviet Union in the final. Then they won the bronze in Barcelona, the gold again in Beijing, beating Brazil in the final, and the bronze in Rio in 2016. fine Olympic record, and they are favourites to top the group. 15-22, Slovenia serving. Good looking serve. That sent DeFalco flat onto his belly. Russell can't finish the point off. Back set, Slovenia come charging through. Christensen gets underneath it. The set from Eric Shoji. Another mistake from the American front line. Slovenia take a point behind serve. Done many of those so far in the game. Alan Payenk again. Christensen travels well. Tees up Maxwell Holt, who's missed the target. It's infectious, this unforced errors. These unforced errors that the Americans are hitting. Perhaps getting a little complacent when they had such a massive lead. But John Spiro's taking no chance. He's called his players over.
Keep passing those bombs to 3 meters. Doing a nice job of passing those bombs to 3 meters, giving Micah an opportunity to set quick from off the net. Just keep doing that over and over, okay? Just be fast on that. I think you would have gotten his right hand if you'd been a little faster. Yeah.
Hey, every point, let's stick together, yeah? Let's go, stick together right here, let's go. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
No real panic during that timeout, understandably with a 5-point cushion, but John Spiro aware that Slovenia are starting to get a toehold in the game. They've won 2 points in a row behind serve. A few American flags in here, some American fans in. Seen some Slovenian flags being waved as well, and that's the timeout vindicated. Payenk trudges off the court. USA win the first point after Slovenia's timeout with a mistake on serve from Payenk. USA side out. Holt just clattered into the net and went over. Holt underneath it. Tied it up by Russell. Finished off by Anderson. Set point USA. (24-17) they lead after 23 minutes of play. Holt again. Oh, flying spike from the back of court. That was struck with real power and pace and energy. Beautiful point from Slovenia. Slovenia side out. Set point, USA. Shoji had to drop to get underneath that one, and Russell wraps it up for the United States of America. 25 points to 18. Didn't have his best set of play, Aaron Russell, but starting to settle into the groove of the match towards the end of the opening set. For Matt Anderson, that was a dominant display, both on serve and at net. John Spiro will be pretty happy with the way the first set has unfolded here. USA take it, 25 points to 18. Slovenia starting to improve as the first set unfolded, but there is a lot of work still to do. What a run of points that was behind Matt Anderson's serve at the start of the set. A couple of aces, I think 6, 7 points in total. And that set the Americans up to lead and to dominate from start to finish in the first set. There he is, Matt Anderson, 36 years old. 202 centimetres above the court. First set to the United States of America over Slovenia by 25 points to 18. A few encouraging signs at the end of that set for the European side. take a look at the numbers. The 2 aces coming from Matt Anderson. 11 errors from Slovenia during that first instalment. Earlier today, Turkey got involved in a 5-set classic with Finland, eventually winning it by 3-2. Turkey have had a strange old week, beating Serbia, losing 3-0 to Slovenia, taking a set against the United States of America. It's been really inconsistent for Turkey. Lost 3-0 to Japan. Earlier today, they overcame Finland 3-2. And then Egypt, who were the notable victors over Japan earlier in the week. That Sunday final game was the shock result of this Olympic qualifying tournament as Egypt defeated Japan by 3-2, coming from 2-0 down. It was an epic. Egypt have had another 5-set thriller against Tunisia, only just coming through against the bottom-ranked team in the group. Egypt have been up and down as well, but they got the win over Tunisia, who at last won a set in the tournament. First set they'd won, they added another one by forcing Egypt to 5. Egypt coming away 3-2 winners over Tunisia. Turkey defeating Finland 3-2. In the third match, the United States of America lead Slovenia, second in the pool, by 1-0, and will now start the second set hitting from right to left. Matt Anderson has been on fire. Slovenia yet to really hit full stride, but maybe we'll see more of an improvement in this second set because there were signs of life towards the end of the first. Planisic keeps his place as the setter at the moment. So Slovenia will serve first at the top of the second set, hitting from left to right. We're underway. Oh, it's a little scruffy, this first point. Now the Americans settle down and Christensen tees up Holt. USA side out in the opening exchange, and Maxwell Holt is ready to serve. Planisic sets and a backcourt attack. Starting to see more of that now. Ziegerstein started and finished the point. Ziegerstein, the number 14, 29-year-old from Maribor, with a flying delivery there. Ooh, they thought they might have got their first ace of the game, but it was just the wrong side of the line. Georgi Kretu studying his board, looking for a way to get involved in this match now. Matt Anderson. Remember what happened when he served at the start of the first set. Can he produce another run of points? Off the net. It didn't quite go to Christensen's hands. Better start to the set for Slovenia. Remember, at this stage of the opening set, they were already miles behind. Chabulj with the serve, gifts one to the USA. Their best server in the tournament so far, based in Poland, Klement Chabulj. Russell. Russell misses the target. Yet to see the best of Aaron Russell in this contest. Oh, they let that go, and it was in the corner for Slovenia's first ace of the game. Hit by Jan Kozamernik, his second ace of the tournament. Kosmenik again, 4-3 they lead. Christensen intercepted at the back of court. Now it comes forward. Not ideal positioning here for Slovenia. USA rebuild. The block lands on Slovenia's side of the court. That was a missed opportunity for the men in green. Anderson in a conference with DeFalco. Smith serve. So Smith heads off. Eric Shoji comes back onto court. And it's Uros Planisic to serve for Slovenia. Gets that thick again. A couple of times he's done that. All square in the second. Micah Christensen lining up for the next serve now for the red-shirted Americans. Well, that wasn't the best pass. They tidied things up, though. Did that miss? No, it got the line, according to referee Pavel Berkovic. Might see a video challenge coming in here from the Americans. Let's have a look at this one. Is there a block touch? Didn't see one there. Question mark still hanging over this last point. Micah Christensen in discussion with Pavel Berkovic, Polish referee. Was there a block touch here? I'm not sure there was. No block touch, challenge overturned. It will be a USA point because the ball landed wide of the court. USA lead by 1, 6-5. Christensen. Slow ball in, oh that's awkward. Stein didn't do much with the pass. Advantage USA here. Russell starting to hit full pace now, Aaron Russell. And the Americans have a 2-point lead for the first time in the second set as Russell unloads their 110 kilometers per hour. Getting on for 70 mph. Another difficult service reception for Slovenia, but they've come away with the point after the block touch sends the ball spinning away to the side. Still to come today, the 7:25 p.m. local time game. We'll see a packed Yoyogi National Stadium on this Friday evening. Might see our biggest attendance of the week so far as Japan take on Serbia. Shoji. Good diving pickup. Slovenia trying to tidy this point up, but the three-man block does the job and they find Maxwell Holt. So well organised at the front line. That was a brilliant pickup from the setter Uros Planisic. But Holt is such a big unit. Maxwell Holt, 205 centimetres above the court. Here's DeFalco. And that's going to go right back to the American side of the court, and they will reorganise. Oh, goodness me, the ball is pinging around the court. It's got to go back again. Shoji, Christensen, Holt. Chase to the back of court. Hoisted back over. The Americans have another go. And it's blocked out. Well played, Slovenia. Tenacious, determined play from the European team. Another diving dig from Uros Planisic. Plenty to celebrate there for Slovenia. They are just a single point down now. Longest rally of the game ends in their favour. Falco couldn't convert his opportunity. 7-8. This looks promising again. They could go level here, Slovenia. Shoji sets it up nicely. Russell can't kill it. They'll get another go, though. Who's going to... No one was there in the middle. Advantage Slovenia here. Got another one. They're all square at 8-all. A few unforced errors from the Americans. Christensen has been so reliable throughout the tournament. A couple of missed sets. The 2-0 two-point advantage is gone. Slovenia back in business here, 8-all. Payenk again with the serve. Misses the court. Payenk plays in Greece for Olympiakos. 203 centimetres above the deck. 9-8, and it's Holt lining one up here. Block from Russell is good this time. Russell's left hand, the ball dropping down and ricocheting off his opposite number. USA restore their 2-point lead. Mosic is off. Mijanovic is on, the number 20. Nick Mijanovic. Holt just missed that one. Mijanovic, who's just come on, is only 18 years old, Nick Mijanovic. Serving here. Christensen. That's just perfect for Smith. Doesn't miss those. Big swing from David Smith. Anderson. Slovenia will be concerned when Anderson has ball in hand ready to serve, but the worry is unfounded on that occasion as he comes up short. 10-11, a much more competitive second set. USA won the first 25 points to 18. Too many service errors from Slovenia. Have to at least put the Americans into play. Russell has missed another one. Slovenia getting organised at the front. Jan Kozamernik with the serve. Christensen in reverse. Slammed home for a winner. DeFalco. Just too hot to handle once again from TJ DeFalco. David Smith with the serve to the back of court. It's come straight back to the American side of the court, but the Slovenians deal with it. Alan Payenk. Oh no, the point's gone to the USA. It must have been a net touch. 14-11. And Georgi Cretu getting himself a little worked up now. The USA have a 3-point lead for the first time in this second set. Smith again. Slovenia need this one, and it's theirs. Zigersten with the angled spike. 29-year-old from Maribor. Christensen. Anderson can't find a way through. I think he struck the antenna with that spike. Let's see this again from Matt Anderson. No, he was blocked out. Great blocking from Ziege Stern again. Number 14 there is on the left. Slovenia take 2 in a row and just 1 behind now. USA need this side out. It's not forthcoming yet. Got a cross here. Stern pokes it over. Here's the set from Christensen. Oh yes, absolutely rinsed away by Max Holt of the USA. Puts them 2 clear again. Now Christensen. It's efficient, and that's too far away from Shoji to bother chasing it down. There's real anger and energy about the Slovenians between points as they are matching their opponents during the second set, which wasn't the case at all in the first. Stern and the new man on, Mijanovic at the front. That's beyond Stern at the back of court. Straight arm finish. Something a bit different again from the Americans as they eye a 2-0 lead now. 16-14 in front. TJ DeFalco on duty. Let's see what he can do. Falco fires one in. The net takes the sting out of the pace of the ball. Mijanovic can't kill it. Oh, what a hit that was from Alan Pajenk. Slovenians seem to have moved up a gear compared to how they played the first set. Mijanovic to Planisic and Plenk. Pajenk with the final spike, which was just too hot to handle for Shoji. Pajenk. Shoji rolls away, does well. That one into the stands. Aaron Russell starting to play much better ball now after an uncharacteristically slow start to the game. Look at him climb and fire. Well played, Aaron Russell. Eric Shoji is off. They brought on Micah Ma'a to serve. From Hawaii, plays volleyball in Turkey, in Ankara. His contribution was forgettable. Happens so often that. Always tough for a player to come on cold and produce a serve to trouble the opponents. Holt's headed off this time. Shoji in the blue, the libero for USA, back in to the battle. Oh, flying from the back of court. And TJ DeFalco wheels away in celebration after hitting this one absolutely perfectly. Shoji celebrates behind him. Anderson. Good block. Here we go again. But the point has been stopped. Net touch called, I think, perhaps against Russell. Or was it Smith? Smith just seemed, I think, to indicate there that his forehead touched the net. Slovenia just 1 behind now. Shoji, Christensen. Russell. Advantage Slovenia here. They weren't in the best forward attacking position, and that one belongs to Russell. Russell finding all 4 cylinders now. 19-17. Russell, ready to serve. Just too long. It has been a mixed bag from Aaron Russell. However, in this second set, more good than bad. Coming on for Slovenia, the number 10, Stalakar. Sasho Stalakar plays his pro volleyball in Berlin. Massive man, 214 centimetres above the court. Stroked away, just flicked over. Now a chance for Christensen to feed Anderson on the far side, and that's good enough. USA move to 20, 2 points clear. Stalakar's gone off again. Planisic back on. Ready to serve now is Garrett Mwagatutia from California, 35-year-old. One ace in the tournament so far for Mwagatutia. Waiting for the whistle so he can be involved in the game for the first time this evening. I say this evening, it's just coming up to 4:45 local time. 4:50 local time, my apologies. Next match due off 7:25 local time. Expect a full arena on a Friday night in Tokyo. Slovenia in good shape here, and the block is ineffective from De Falco. Slovenia side out and a 1 point adrift now. Final hit from Cebul. Clement Cebul, who plays pro volleyball in Poland. David Smith has a break. Now Slovenia need a point or two behind serve. That was careless. De Falco makes a rare error as he just opened the door for the European team to make an impact here. Well, John Spiror thinks so. In fact, I thought for a moment he called a timeout, but it's a video challenge. They are suggesting there might have been a block touch. Let's have a look at this one. Was there Slovenian contact here on the spike from De Falco? No, I don't think John Spiror ever believed that there was. I think he was just using that video challenge as a chance to just slow things down and have a word with his teammates without calling an official timeout. Slovenia are level, 20-20 in the second set. Blocked off the net, net touch. Slovenia are in front, 21-20. Now there's a timeout for the USA. Their lead, which was at 1 point, 3 clear points, has gone, and Slovenia are 1 in front, 21-20. Let's hear what John Spiror has to say.
All right. Hey, a couple little details here. You know, we missed a block right there just by getting over a little bit. We're real close to making a couple more plays. Side out here, play our game right now. So all we need to do is our game, point at a time.
A couple of little details. Yeah, well, 3 points have gone. Suddenly they are 1 point down. Slovenia will serve, so it's not over yet, this second set, as far as the Americans are concerned, by any stretch of the imagination. However, Slovenia have certainly regrouped in this second set, having been outclassed comprehensively in the first, losing it 25 points to 18. Planisic serving. Ooh, that's awkward. To the back of court. Planisic. Stern finds the line. Ziga Stern on excellent form. Slovenia have a 2-point cushion. Little cut shot from Ziga Stern.
Here we go. Next one. Hey, now they think they got it. Let's steal it right back. Okay, steal it right back. Hey, make sure you're working around. Open space right there, Maddie. Tips and rolls. Okay, keep thinking about tendencies. That's right.
Let's go.
Makes it sound straightforward, doesn't he, John Sproul? Now they think they've got it. Let's steal it right back. Easier said than done. They're playing, of course, for top spot in Pool B. Maxwell Holt. He's had a really good tournament so far, this man, Anderson. What a start he made to tonight's game. 22-20, Slovenia serving. Christensen, they've messed it up again. 2 points in a row. The pass off the slow serve has come right back over to Slovenia's side of the court. And, you know, you sense there's no way back into this second set now for the Americans. Russell's gone off and Tom Yeshki's come on. I'm not surprised by that. Yeshki played well against Tunisia, and Aaron Russell has had a mixed bag tonight. 23-20. Slower serve again. Christensen having to cover a lot of ground, and Anderson is blocked. So Slovenia are in full control now. Ziga Stern has played magnificent ball in this second set. And it's going to go 1-1 barring some sort of miracle fight back now from the Americans. Planisic again. Had a good run of points behind serve. Just gifts one back to the Americans there. Slovenia have taken a timeout.
He went 5, 6, and 1 with this spot. Okay? We say the ball, we are going there down. Remember, inside of the rallies, that the balls are staying, that they can hit. He's jumper, he can catch hands, no? High attention. Here.
We're ready to resume. Fascinating second set, reaching its conclusion here. The Americans at one point with 3 points clear in the second set. Slovenia have played some excellent attacking volleyball. The serve is in, interrupted, intercepted. Might have been going long, that serve. That's definitely going long, and it is set point for Slovenia. The youngster, Nick Mujanovic, making a real impact here. And it is 1-1 here at the Yoyogi National Stadium. What a fight back from Slovenia. Mujanovic on his way off the court. It was an inspired decision to bring him on. He made a real impact, the 18-year-old number 20, Nick Mujanovic. Planisic as well came on early, took over the setting duties, has played superbly. 1-1, first set to the USA. Slovenia bounce back, at least 2 more sets to come. See how it finished off. Planisic teeing up Mujanovic. And that's how the second set concluded here. First set 25-18 to the United States of America. Slovenia bouncing back and taking the second 25-21. Let's have a look at some of the data. Oh no data. Get some stats instead. Slovenia get their first ace of the game from Jan Kozomernik in that second set. 11-all in attacks. Pretty level everywhere apart from the scoreboard, which saw Slovenia 4 clear at the end of that top of the table second set. Whoever wins this will go clear in top spot in Pool B in this Olympic qualifying tournament, Road to Paris 2024. Only 3 years, of course, between Olympics because of the delay to Tokyo 2020. It was held in the summer of 2021, so just a 3-year break for those who love the Olympics. Let's have a look at the United States serve placement. 54% down that left side. Just 1 ace in that second set. And the Americans, that came from who did that come from? Is it Aaron Russell? So we're ready now for the start of number 3. We've already had 2 epic 5-setters today. We could well be on for another one here, the way this is shaping up. Turkey beat Finland 3-2. Egypt overcame Tunisia 3-2. We have a 1-set-all situation. That's only the second set that the United States have dropped this week. Dropped 1 against Turkey as well on Tuesday. Their other results have all been straight sets wins. Slovenian team looking much more content and relaxed. Are we going to see Jeffrey Jendrick on the court for the Americans? He was just in conversation there with Matt Anderson, and he was stripped down to his match kit. Let's see if he's... Yes, he is back out on court, Jeff Jendrick. There he is in the front line. Jeffrey Jendrick II plays his pro volleyball in Italy, and he is on court for the start of the third set. Jendrick and Thomas Jeschke starting the third set as well. Falco gets the first point. Nice start for TJ DeFalco. The Americans will hope to make a start similar to how they began the opening set. Well played. Nick Mijanovic on target again. Slovenia side out. 1-all. 1-set-all, 1 point all in the third. That's an ace. Great start to the set for Slovenia. The ace from Alan Payenk. His 4th ace of the tournament. Lining up for another one now, Alan Payenk. Oh, it's tough. It's too far away. 2 in a row for Payenk. He's on fire. He's on a hat-trick here, Alan Payenk. Slovenia leads 3-1. Jeschke calling for calm. Payenk. Can he make it a hat-trick of aces here? 37-year-old. Slower ball this time. It's a tricky one. The Americans bounce back as Jeff Jendrick gets involved, the number 4. Didn't start the first 2 sets, but he started the third. Started well. Jendrick tends to serve a slower ball. Advantage Slovenia here, and Mijanovic provides. Nick Mijanovic, absolutely sensational so far. Good hit from Yeshki. Nick Mijanovic is not even, he's got a year of birth 2004. He won't turn 19 until the 14th of this month. What an impact he's had since he came on midway through that second set. Looking near side, over the top, well played, clever stuff. The Slovenians have opened their box of tricks now. That's delightful from Clement Chebul. 5-3. Serve comes up short from Chebul. There's a real air of confidence now about the Slovenian players, which wasn't obvious at all in the first set. Yeshki's serve, dipping from the back of court. Mijanovic has got some presence of mind for a young man. Look at him, top left, and he comes, back court attack, taking off, great angle. Stands 2 meters above the court, but he might have grown a bit. He looks taller than that to me. He's 18, so he could still have a little bit of growing to do. Yeah, 203 centimeters, not 200. 203 is his official height. That's 6 feet 7.9 in old money. As Slovenia continue to dominate this third set, and they're really enjoying themselves now. Ziga Stern finds the winner here, the number 14. (7-5). Planisic, Uroš Planisic with the serve. Christensen, oh, well played. Matt Anderson with an absolute zinger up the line. Back set from Christensen. Anderson fires that home for a winner. Too hot to handle for Kovacic, the libero. Stern again. This time it's met and dealt with by TJ DeFalco. DeFalco combining with Jendrick. It was DeFalco's right hand that did the damage. Stern. Parasic. USA have the point. Chebul, I think, might have just raised his arm along the net. And it's gone a little quiet on the green side of the court now. USA in front. Somehow they've managed to keep this point alive, but not for long, because Jeff Jendrick made sweet contact there. 9-7. Jeschke with the dummy run from the back. Jendrik at the front already, rose and delivered. Stan's gone off for the moment. He's having a break. Perisic, nice control, beautiful set. Hayenk connects. Slovenia, the number 7 ranked team in the world FIVB world standings at the moment. Jendrik again. Big change for the USA. Jeschke and Jendrik starting this third set. Holt and Russell stepping away. Oh, too good. Čebul unloads. Big chest bump between the Slovenian players. They are fired up for this one. Čebul giving Shoji absolutely zero chance of pulling that back into play. It's a 1-point game, 9-10. Shoji underneath it. Christensen covers a lot of ground and tees up Jeschke. Here they go. They've gone with Shoji for the setting duties. There was a touch on that one, hence it was played from behind the line. But in the end, the Americans find a winner through Matt Anderson. So much to enjoy. Really competitive contest, this one. The Americans are 2 points in front in this third set. Jeff Jendrik lining up for one of these tricky serves of his, which the Slovenians have dealt with and converted through Nick Mujanovic again. Mujanovic has not put a foot wrong since he came on. Well, good-looking serve, making life tough for the Americans, but the strength and precision of Anderson restores their 2-point cushion. Anderson muscling his way through the block here. Anderson's serve. Really clear call from Kovacic, the libero. Made it absolutely crystal clear that he wanted that one, and he built the point beautifully. Kovacic gets congratulations from his teammate. 11-12, Slovenia closing the gap. Now they need something from Čebul here. Klement Čebul, 31-year-old. Yet to find an ace in the game. Can he find one here? They're underneath it. Shoji sets. Jeschke. Kovacic did well again. Oh, blocking. Jeschke involved twice in the point for the USA. Thomas Jeschke, Olympic bronze medalist with the USA in 2016. Rio currently plays pro volleyball here in Japan for the Panasonic Panthers. 13-11. Jeschke will serve. 30 years old, just under 2 meters above the court. Had some time in Italy as well recently before moving to play pro in Japan. Blocking's working well. Christensen involved from setter to blocker. And now things aren't quite as bright for Slovenia. And the men in green and blue head off to discuss with Georgi Cretu, their head coach. Timeout for Slovenia. Let's listen in.
doesn't matter if it's Christensen there. If you give him the ball up, hawking it, he's going every ball over. Don't play shoot on that situation. Stretch the animal. Remember what I said always with these guys. They need the ball that they're going there high and the ball is come. Only this. Next guy down. Here.
Pretty sure the Americans can hear Georgi Kletu's team talk. It's in English and it's screamed at his players. Rokmozic back on number 19 for Slovenia. Plays in Verona. Planisic, the setter, came on early in the first set and has kept his place as Yeshki serves. One set all, 14-11 in the third to the Americans. Over the top, underneath it, Christensen. Yeshki! Oh, what a point that was. It looked like it was over, and then two hands got under the ball here. In fact, it was Andersson's back of hand that kept the ball afloat. Yeshki, who'd served the point, backed it up with a flying winner. Magnificent play, 15-11. Yeshki again. It's high. Bit of space here for Slovenia. Oh, the point's still alive. Christensen just drops it over. Mijanovic. DeFalco in contact with the net with his attempted block. As Nick Mijanovic lifts the chances for Slovenia once again. On we go, 12-15. Oh, sharp. Smith's back on and has an immediate impact. Smith on Christensen's shoulder. Serving now, David Smith. Looking okay for Mijanovic, who's gone on the angle, cross court, into the corner. Fantastic finish here from Nick Mijanovic. Had space to spare, didn't he? Really enjoyed that one. That was disappointing from Planisic. Tried to trick his opponents by just dropping that one over the net, but it had insufficient pace and elevation. 17-13, the USA in control of set three here. They won the first 25-18. Slovenia won the second 25-21. USA favourites to take the third. DeFalco out of play. .5 points in front. Enough for Slovenia to call another timeout. Further discussion required.
You open. You went there, you play middle. I told you, play long. Again now. Play with kid there. Is everyone in option there? Come on, follow these things. It's just to be smart, not to arrive with the double block in front. And if one is scoring, go on him.
Slovenian fans in here. Japan fans who are studying the table will be hoping, I think, that the Americans get the win over Slovenia. Japan playing Serbia today, playing Slovenia tomorrow, and the USA on Sunday. All sorts of various connotations can take place between now and then to see who will go through as direct qualifiers for the Olympic Games. Top two in each pool will go to Paris 2024. Mijanovic guiding that one cleverly to the back of court. He's got such variety at his disposal. It's not all brute force and power. I think he enjoyed that one, don't you? Nick Mijanovic, congratulated by his teammates again. 14-18. Mosic with the serve. Shoji goes flat. Mistake from the Americans, but it works out as DeFalco fires them through. Well, Mijanovic has been the star of the show for Slovenia. DeFalco, once again, a major contributor for the USA. Mijanovic, down like a stone. It was direct from hand to floor. Back set, Mijanovic, giving DeFalco no chance to react and dive forward, much to his frustration. 15-19. Right now, he's the best player on the court, Mijanovic. Nicely done. Christensen combining with Jeff Jendrick. Jendrick studying his setter and then matching him in terms of timing. Beautifully done. 20-15, Jendrick's serve. This will be slower. Tough though. Mijanovic got hold of it this time. Anderson can't put it away. Mijanovic lifts it up. They go near side this time, and that's good. Put away by Chibul. Well, Slovenia are not out of this set just yet. 16-20. Mijanovic. Can he find an ace just to add to his stock? It's a good serve, but it's dealt with by the Americans, who get within 4 of their target of 25. David Smith gets involved. Matt Anderson with the serve. Here's the set. Chibul. That was close, but it was on the line. No, it was comfortably inside the line, in fact. Matt Anderson unable to drop quickly enough to make contact with the ball. Still 4 points behind. 17-21. Strong from Smith. That short set spike combination between Christensen and Smith is bringing great rewards in the latter stages of this third set for the USA. USA 22-17 and serving. Yeshki, a late addition to the side, replacing the slightly out of form Russell. And this is shaping up well now for the United States. They are going to go 2-1 in front. Mijanovic blocked out of it by DeFalco and Smith. (23-17). Yeshki again. This time the block not quite as effective. Combination of Smith and DeFalco one more time. They made contact. Stalakar's come on, adding some height to that front line. 214 centimetres of height in total. 18-23. Christensen sends it back to DeFalco. Advantage Slovenia here. Backcourt attack. Mijanovic can't find a way through. They'll rebuild. Chibul. Mosic, I beg your pardon. Mosic with the hit. Slovenia not giving up on this third set just yet. And it's not over. Work to do here for the men in red. Christensen chooses DeFalco far side, who goes straight arm. Now DeFalco combines with Christensen. Back to DeFalco. Great defense from Mosic. Mosic on the attack now. Blocked out. Set point USA. Cracking set of volleyball, this one. 24-19, the USA lead. Georgie Cretu is cross, to say the least. Set point USA. An hour and 20 minutes since this match began. USA with a chance to go 2-1 in front now. A lot of noise around the arena. We're getting close to the start of the Japan game. Playing Serbia a little later. Referees are checking something here. Pavel Burkovic is waiting for a bit of video evidence to come in. Garrett Muaga-Tuchir is on. As Georgie Cretu continues to protest to the referee alongside Chebul. Quite sure what the issue is, but it's taking some time to resolve. Yeah, we're ready to go now. No change in the score sheet. 24-19, the USA lead. About to go 2-1 in front, barring some miraculous comeback here from Slovenia. Muaga-Tuchir with the serve. Slovenia on the attack, and they make it count to go within 4. Slovenia side out will serve now. Nice finish from Mosic. Well, Yeshki, the introduction of Yeshki and Jendrik has been a revelation for the USA in this third set, which they duly wrap up through one of the original starters, Matt Anderson. USA lead by 2-1. Fourth set will be next here at the Yoyogi National Stadium in Tokyo. We're in the Shibuya province of the city. Capacity 13,291, and it's filling up nicely on this Friday afternoon into the evening ahead of the 7:25 local time start for the Japan-Serbia game. The Americans have bounced back after a disappointing second set. They romped away with the first 21-18. Went one set all, losing the second 25-21. And have taken the third comfortably enough. We are into the fourth set. That will be next up here. It's Whitney Houston time. That was Anderson's final hit, which won the set for the United States. (25-20) in the third. So the numbers from that third set, a couple of aces from Slovenia early in the set. The American blocking, prolific. 5 successful blocks versus 0 for Slovenia. And with a 5-point gap, well, that made the difference. That made all the difference. USA lead by 2-1. Let's have a look at the data. Setter contact for Slovenia, set 3. In the mid-zone, 50%. The outer zone, just 9%. Target zone, 41. And for the Americans, 0 in the outer zone. Well, Matt Anderson has been omnipresent throughout this contest. Had that epic run of points behind serve, including a couple of aces right at the start of the game. And he's coming back on. John Spiror relying heavily on Matt Anderson's presence, experience, ability, and composure. And this man, of course, the explosive power of TJ DeFalco. Micah Christensen has spent just about every second of every set so far this week with the setting duties. And this man came on early, Uroš Planisic, to replace Dejan Vincic in the setting role, and he's stayed put ever since. Slovenia 1-2 behind, serving from left to right. Set number 4 underway. Oh, just clatters into the net. That's out of play. USA side out in the opening point. Doesn't look like Aaron Russell's coming on again anytime soon. He's got his warm clothes on. Jeff Jendrick came on and immediately made his mark. Gets the first point there. Serving now, Jendrick. He's got a cross here. Yeshki scraping that one off the floor and putting it over. Slovenia side out. Really interesting battle building in this fourth set. Smith back on for the USA. Nick Mijanovic, what an impact he's had, the 18-year-old. Sends the serve wide. Matt Anderson, multiple points behind serve at the start of the game. Comes up short this time, much to his annoyance. All square. It's a slow start for Slovenia in this fourth set. You've just joined us on BBTV. Great to have you with us. Earlier today, Turkey overcame Finland 3-2. Egypt beat Tunisia by the same scoreline, 3-2. We are deep into this USA-Slovenia game, where the United States of America lead by 2-1. 3 points all in the fourth. Still to come, the eagerly anticipated matchup between the host nation Japan and Serbia, who've had a mixed fortune so far this week. Anderson forces that through. The block pinged out. Did it hit the antenna? Yes, I think the antenna was struck by the ball on return. Smith serve. I beg your pardon, Yeshki's serve. Anderson behind it. Set from the back of court. DeFalco can't push that through. Christensen. Backcourt attack for Anderson. Flying pickup. Which way is this going? Opportunity now for a backcourt attack for Slovenia. Over the top, onto the spaces. Beautiful finish from Jeff Jendrick. Jeff Jendrick. Applauded there by Aaron Russell, who didn't have a great start to the game. It was only a matter of time before Russell was brought off. He's been fantastic throughout, not today. So Aaron Russell is now a spectator and enjoying what he's seeing so far. The USA have a 2-point lead. Smith serve. Block touch, and that will be one for Slovenia. Slovenia serving 4-5. Good blocking again. Christensen tees up Jendrick. Not ideal here for Slovenia. They have to cross from an awkward position. Shoji, there's a joust. Slovenia have the point. Falco, I think, touched the net during that head-to-head against the Slovenian front line. It was Falco against Mujanovic. Falco's right wrist scraping along the tape. The lead is gone. 5-all in the fourth set. That's better from Jendrick. Jendrick really enjoying his role here this afternoon. 28-year-old. Plays for Taranto in the Italian league. 6-5. Got it sharp. Alan Payenk giving the Americans zero chance of replying to this. Look how much he enjoyed that. It's blocked. Jeschke unable to find a way through. Slovenia lead by a single point. They were 2 points behind just a few moments ago. Well, the block wasn't required because Jeschke just didn't clear the top of the net. Pushed behind the back line. Ambitious attempt from mid-court. Now to Falco, ready to serve for the men in red. Lots of chat between the Slovenian players. Jeschke with the signal. The Falco serve. It's come right back to the American side of the court. And that's a point behind the DeFalco serve. Jeschke reacted to the opportunity. DeFalco gets to go again. Eight-7. Leading by 2-1. DeFalco to the back of court. Beautiful work by the Slovenian libero. And backed up in style by their number 8. Number 18, I beg your pardon. Clement Chebul with a fabulous angle. Chebul finding the winner there. All square again, 8-all. By 2 trying to shield his instructions to his players behind the clipboard. And the words of advice keep on coming from Georgi Cretu. 8-all, fourth set. Loose serve from Payenk. Georgi Cretu looking decidedly unimpressed as that one went long. Jendrick Mijanovic. Mijanovic becomes the setter, does well. Christensen, Jeschke blocked. Fantastic play from Nick Mijanovic once again. He became the setter and then went forward to make the block. Ready to serve now, Mijanovic. 9-all. Oh, wonderful work from Kovacic, the libero, and he's involved again. Kovacic, so reliable, that's good. On the line, Slovenia edge ahead, 10-9 in the fourth set. Mijanovic with the serving duties. Oh, no. Yeah, got that all wrong. Far too far forward. Yeah, he's only 18 after all. All square 10-all. Matt Anderson. Back with ball in hand now. Mijanovic. From the back, DeFalco. Perfect placement from TJ DeFalco. Didn't have any forward momentum to help him along, DeFalco. Just 2 steps, picked his spot and split the libero and Stern Ziege down the middle. Ziege Stern down the middle, 11-10. Jendrik. Anderson, I beg his pardon. Misses with that one. And they're all square again. That's long from Chebol. Gifts one to the USA, which they'll happily accept. So now Jeschke. Good looking serve from Jeschke. Kovacic did well underneath it. Blocked. Slovenia rebuild the point. Second block is on target from Christensen. Oh, he loved that. American fans enjoying it as well. Christensen got a little fortunate with it. Well, blocks are always bit of guesswork, aren't they? But that one dropped right on the line. 11-13. Slovenia in a bit of bother here as Jeschke lines up the next serve. Jeschke fails to capitalize on the momentum surge. Jan Kozamernik plays for Trentino in Italy. Missed that one by 4 meters. That was clumsy and careless from Kozamernik, who is removed from the court. On we go. Oh yes, that's better. Tight, short and sharp. Alan Payenk keeping close to his setter, Uros Panasic. And the gap is just 1 now. Panasic's serve. Christensen. Oh, what a hit from Anderson. Mighty spike from Matt Anderson. Beautiful set as well. Give some credit there too. Micah Christensen, glorious back set. 112 kilometers per hour. That was really traveling. Planasic, little ping to Shoji. And put away nicely by Jeff Jendrick. The Americans got up a serious head of steam here. 16-13. And Slovenia are starting to lose control. Timeout called. Got an extra referee. Technical problem, obviously, with the referee's computer screen. So, timeout called by Slovenia. Well, Slovenia need to side out after this timeout they've just taken. 3 points adrift, 2-1 behind. Fans beginning to flood in ahead of the Japan-Serbia contest, which will get underway at 7:25 local time. That's 25 past midday Central European time. Mijanovic has missed, but there was a block touch. Although the Americans are claiming no contact. Let's see this again. Must have been a fingernail on that one. Slovenia win the first point after their timeout. Oh, muscled through by Anderson. Anderson with all that forward momentum and the big swing of the right shoulder. 3-point cushion restored. TJ DeFalco slams that straight into the fence. Palenk serve. The block just goes wide, or there were some nervous moments there on the American side of the court as they stood and stared, but the ball was the wrong side of the line. And now Jeff Jendrick rotates round. 18-15, 2-1, 7 needed. That's going to have to cross here. It's intercepted and out. Something out of nothing there for Slovenia. Chebol in an awkward position managed to get pace and downward trajectory on the ball. Mijanovic with a heroic dive to keep the point alive. Will that just kickstart Slovenia's progress in this fourth set? Mijanovic overdoes the serve, too much on that. Matt Anderson now. Not a hair out of place. Mijanovic into the block. This has come back and out, and the USA stretch their lead. 4 points in front now. Well, it's by no means a formality, but if the USA lose this set from here, then they will see that as a disaster. Timeout taken by Slovenia. Georgi Cretu needs a word with his players. Unbeaten so far, Slovenia, but their unbeaten run looks set to end here.
We have the side, we have the attack there, but we need also the serve. We give them the just too easy. We have to keep there inside for the break point. Hada, one side out and left.
Back they come on to court at the Yoyogi National Stadium. You're watching VBTV. What a match this has been between the top two teams in Pool B. Slovenia a long way back now in this fourth set, despite the efforts of this young man, Nick Mijanovic, who has been outstanding for the European side. But the collective efforts of the USA have put them in pole position here. 2-1, 2016. Anderson serves. There's that going into a joust. Little turn and take, but unsighted. And a really difficult attempt. Misses the target from Slovenia. 21-16 now. 5 points clear and 4 points from the finish line. And Matt Anderson lined us up another serve. Kovacic saying it's mine, but it's to the back of court. Christensen, backcourt attack, Anderson, down. 22-16. Anderson leading the way for the USA here. Looks like he could win the match the way he started the match, with a run of points behind serve. In control at the moment, Matt Anderson, 22-16. Slovenians are running out of room here. He chased to the back of court, forward again, but too far forward, allowing the Americans room for manoeuvre, which they make the most of, as Smith unloads. 23-16. Very quiet on the Slovenian side of the court now. Anderson yet again. This time a little too long, but another brilliant run of points behind serve for Matt Anderson. Just how he started the game. 23-17. Yeshki blocked out of it again. Did it go straight into the net? What happened so fast? Difficult to spot. A valuable point for Slovenia. 18-23. Match point USA. Jabal's serve goes straight into the fence. An hour and 49 minutes since the match began. USA have multiple match points. Yeshki's serve off the net this time, and that is that. The Americans take the match by 3-1. They remain unbeaten, having dropped just 2 sets throughout their run of matches here at the Yoyogi National Stadium. It's the first defeat of the Olympic qualifying tournament for Slovenia. I think Japan will be happy about the result. Players come forward to shake hands. It was a great contest. Thoroughly enjoyable clash of styles. That second set for Slovenia was when they were at their best, taking it 25-21. But it was just a blip as far as the Americans were concerned. And the player of the day has to be Matthew Anderson, who started with that epic run of points behind serve at the beginning of the first set and finished in similar form at the end of the match to wrap it up, to help wrap it up for the United States of America, who have taken the win over Slovenia by 3-1. Well, Japan-Serbia is coming up in about an hour and a half from now, 7:25 local time, 11:25